It's a rivalry that defines the sport. One that everyone points to when asked what makes a good or classic rivalry in college football. The Scarlet and Gray against the Maize and Blue. Two diametrically opposed programs who will meet again to continue a rivalry that has had everything from Heisman statements to pepper spray at midfield. Welcome to the Big House, Michigan Stadium. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, as you know, anytime Ohio State plays at Michigan, it can be really intense, and that's already something we've seen here in the pregame. You might remember teams shared the tunnel coming out onto the field.
And the Wolverines ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage. The Wolverines offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walters. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Might as well stick with him. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Makes the catch. It's Taylor. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. First down here for the offense. The run inside. It's Walters. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He's got it again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you.
Coming out with it, it's Cross. They'll corral him and get him down at the 7. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Under fire. Hauls it in. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team, is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. He's got it on the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws it deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And he he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. He makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. There's not a screen big enough to list all the memorable moments from this rivalry, but here are a few of them. So first down here as they go back to work. Takes a handoff. It's Walters. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So obviously to do it on this stage will go a long way to determine whether this team gets in the playoff.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Walters. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the offense found no success with the backward going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long? Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Snowed under by the defense. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Defense coming up with a huge stop, perhaps to force a field goal that... the drive. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Walters. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Taylor. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Looking for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivals.
Makes a grab and room to run. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walters.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. Shadow of the goalpost looming. 1st and 10 from their own 1, just looking for breathing room. Using his legs, it's Walters. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use the timeout. It's their 2nd. and they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Defense storming into the backfield, making the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and it's 3rd down. Timeout signal forward by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Might have a chance. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. To the air on 1st down. Rush is on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be 3rd down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage, and they can stop the clock with a timeout if they... Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Wolverines want to move quickly. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open. Who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Wolverines peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this 2nd half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. It's complete on the right side. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Wolverines have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Quick release on the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And they got him.
Well, after having to punt on their last drive in the opponent's territory, it looked like things were finally going positively offensively this drive. And then it stalls out at the very end because they give up a sack. I think in critical down and distance.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, how about...
The run inside. It's Walters. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Holds and fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's Walters. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
And sometimes you see great shooters.
They'll move the tight end. Going with the counter play here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he...
Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie things up. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Offense set on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Bringing the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Using his legs to buy some time. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. All wideouts, no backs. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
And that's a play the quarterback would...
The game may be the best rivalry in college football, and this year, the Buckeyes will hold the bragging rights. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.